All right, so I'm gonna get into it real quick. Try to make this fast. So we're gonna get into nutrition and what I did and what helped me and how I approached the weight loss to lose that 100 pounds. So the first thing I will tell you that I did not do and that you should not do, in my personal recommendation, again, I'm no pro, but a diet. Paleo, keto, carnivore, low carb, no sugar, whatever diet is out there, I don't believe that it will work forever. Yes, a lot of people lose weight on these diets, but I don't even like using the word diet because that is in my opinion, is a temporary thing, is a temporary fix. Unless, let's use keto for example, because it is so popular and you see so many stories and people losing all this weight. Let's use keto. Let's say you cut out all carbs, or you minimize carbs and you're in ketosis. Unless you plan on not eating carbs for the rest of your life, it's not going to work. Because as soon as you cut out something from your nutrition and then you reintroduce it, you are going to reintroduce that weight. Again, I'm just speaking opinion and what I've learned through my process and what I've seen in people. So that's why I didn't go on a diet, and I wouldn't recommend anyone go on a diet. Now what I did do is I adjusted my nutrition, and I was also conscious of what I was eating. So I was eating whole foods. For example, I just ate, what did I have for breakfast? I had eggs with a ton of vegetables. So I had onions, peppers, mushrooms, tomatoes, 3 eggs, and then I had some chicken as well. So that was my breakfast. So I adjusted the amount of food I was consuming. Before the weight loss, I always ate whole food, but I would eat too much good food. I would eat 6 eggs in the morning, or like 5 meals a day, and like big meals. It was just, I would eat a lot of food. So now I'm eating the same foods. I didn't cut out anything. If I want pizza, then when I was heavy, or now, or if I want a donut, or if I want, I don't know, a bowl of rice, whatever it is that I want, I will have it because, I don't know, I'm just human. I'm not a robot. If I want it, I'll have it. But to me, everything in moderation. So, I don't let turn a whole bunch of, bad eating, let's say one day of bad eating or unhealthy foods turn into 2 days or turn into 3 days, or, I just try to be conscious of what I'm putting in my body. I try to minimize the bad food and the unhealthy stuff. And then the biggest thing is your food consumption, because people don't understand and people don't believe that you can get fat off eating salads or eating healthy food. You can get fat and you can be obese and overweight from eating a healthy diet because you are eating too much food. People gain weight on these keto and these other diets because at the end of the day, you're eating too much food of whatever you're eating. It's calories in versus calories out, which is a whole different topic, but in reality, you have to be in a caloric deficit to lose the weight. Therefore, you have to burn more calories than you're consuming. So I don't care what you're consuming. You just can't consume too much of it to put you in that surplus to gain the weight. So personally, I didn't change what I was eating because I'm doing this it's a lifestyle change, and I will never want to, and I never will want to lose this weight more than once. I've done it once, I'm not doing it again. So I knew if I go on a fad diet, or if I do certain things and I cut out certain things, and cool, I lost all the weight, and then boom, I gained it right back because I reintroduced, or I went back to my old ways. I've just made a lifestyle change. Besides being more conscious of what I'm eating and lowering my food consumption, the only other thing that I did, which you have to take this with a grain of salt, because some people are going to hear this and be like, oh, it's magic, is intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting will not make you lose weight. If you intermittent fast, there's no magic behind these 2 words, intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is a tool that will help you. The reason I started intermittent fasting, because it's taught me discipline, as well as it taught me, it also taught me it minimized my food consumption. So what I do is I do noon to 8 p.m. is my eating window, 8 to the following day at 12 o'clock, that's when I don't eat. What that did for me is bring down the window that I'm eating food, and then it also, I ended up eating less amount of food because I had less time to eat. Now you can intermittent fast and end up eating more from 12 to 8. At the end of the day, whether you're intermittent fast or not, it's whether you're consuming the calories or not. But for me, I liked intermittent fasting. I still do it now after I've lost all the weight. To me, again, it's a lifestyle. It helps me control what I eat. And then you're just skipping breakfast. So I was a big breakfast eater. I would wake up and I would eat breakfast, hungry or not. It was just like, I don't know, it's the morning, like that's what you do, you eat breakfast. When in reality is like, depending on who you are, you don't need it or whatever. So I don't know. Intermittent fasting is a tool. You don't need it. It's not necessary. I enjoy it. I like it. I've turned it into a lifestyle. I still do it now. I'll probably do it for years and years to come because I enjoy it. It gives me control. It keeps me on my toes. But enough about intermittent fasting. I'll probably make a video about that one too. So yeah, it's getting long. We're at like 6.5 minutes. So food consumption, whole foods, so you have quality nutrition, and back to your consumption of food. You gotta put the fork down. You gotta stop eating so much if you wanna lose weight. You're gonna be hungry. If you cannot deal with hunger and it's too much, it's so uncomfortable, you don't wanna do hunger, then you're just not ready to lose weight. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, another thing I'm gonna say is, if you're gonna choose one, let's say you have no time on your hands, you can't work out, you find every excuse to get no exercise, whatever it is you come up with in your head, choose nutrition before the gym. Your nutrition is more important than the gym. It does not take any extra time to have good nutrition. Either way, you gotta pick up the fork, or you gotta unwrap your burger from McDonald's or wherever you're getting your food. You have to take time to eat. So make the right choices. Either way, you have to eat. So pick your nutrition, in my opinion, over the gym if you're gonna pick one or the other. Pick both if you can pick both, but pick nutrition first. And yeah, so comment, like, subscribe, share, and follow me at Big Fit, because then you get to see what I eat if you want to see what I eat. And it's probably the same things that you're eating, except it's just less, so I can stay leaner and lose weight. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm working on making some more videos. I'm trying to keep it quick. I like to ramble on. I'm sorry. Goodbye now.